Hey everybody, and welcome back to the ColdCraft SMP. And it's been a while since I posted my last episode and a lot has happened. But if I just turn around, yeah, we're still here by my temple, but I started constructing the interior. I went with a green wall and some organic elements in the roof. And this is just like a little hall of fame. You know, my first pickaxe, my first set of iron armor, some music discs, some paintings, some map art I did. Yeah, actually my first ever map art. Of course, there are still some hallways to complete. As you can see right here, we just have a huge shulker monster and chest monster. And also here we have some other things. Some redstone, which we will take a look at pretty soon. And this hallway also isn't finished. But yeah, this hallway is finished. It's not long because there's a vault behind this door. And if we just enter the combination, which I'm going to do, but for obvious reason I'm not going to show it to you. So a quick cut. And now the combination should be correct. So a door opens with all my goodies, and if you ask, yeah, it's completely filled out. I'm pretty rich. Yeah. That's it. Alright, so what I want to do now is to fix up my temple, since, yeah, it's floating and it has been for 3 months. Over here, it's floating and that just doesn't look great. Also, there's a hole in the wall, so I have to fix that up. So let's do that real quick with a little time lapse.
This is the song for you.
Alright, yeah, I finished the time lapse. Especially in the front here, I really like the moss and the mossy cobblestone, and transitioning into the regular cobblestone. I really think that looks quite cool. And I also added these staircases, which you didn't see in the time lapse, but they were also floating. They just cut off right here, so I finished them. And as you already might saw in my inventory, I have some blocks, and that's because if we just quickly walk up here, then you can see that my nether portal area only leads into the entrance of my temple. But what I want to do now is to build a pathway which goes around the temple to this staircase, so that it's just connected. So let's start by doing some terraforming, because all of this needs to go. Maybe something like this. Yeah, should be good. Make this seem a bit more natural. So let's destroy a bit of this. So let's take some coarse dirt and just fill in some of the holes. And for the rest of the holes, just fill it in with grass. Then we can also add some torches with moss carpets on top. Alright, and I think that's a pretty good design for this path. You know, I added a lot of leaves on this side just to make it seem a bit more natural. A lot of grass and a lot of different blocks in the floor. With that, ladies and gentlemen, the pathway is finished. I connected it all the way up and it's all the way designed, all the way, and we have a visitor. Hello. Alright, so it's just winding around here. Yeah, and I think it's pretty cool. And now it's time for another time lapse, because you might have seen it from the thumbnail and the title. I want to build a dragon statue. If we just fly up here, as you can see, I have a lot of mountains right here, but I want to build a dragon statue, I think somewhere in this area, but you will see. And I will collect up some blocks which I need for this dragon. So the time lapse starts right now.
This is the song for you. This is the song for you. For you.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the dragon is finished. And I especially love it if we just walk up this little pathway. We can just see it a tiny bit. Oh, hey kitty. Yeah, but the dragon, we can see it a tiny bit, and if we come right through here, we can just see it. Also, if we walk out of the nether portal, just like do 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 do. Yep, we can see it. And if we fly up here, we get an even better view of it. And I think it's just gorgeous, you know? If we just fly right here, you can see the dragon is just ruling over the whole jungle. And I always thought my my base was quite big. But this dragon, it takes like 3 rockets just to fly all the way up his wing. And if we're down up here, sorry, we can barely even see the ground. But I think it looks awesome. It's just so high up, and I really love it, especially from down here. If we just quickly zip down here, you know, it's just ruling. So let's just fly up here on top of his head, land on his nose. I don't even know if that's his nose. But guys, that's it for this episode. We made a lot of progress, you know, built an entire dragon statue, taking over 4 hours to build, and like another 5 hours to collect the materials, which by the way were above about 8,000 blocks to collect. A bit more or a bit less, I'm not sure. And also, that would be a great time to mention that this dragon wasn't designed by me. Of course, I built it, but it wasn't originally designed by me. But I will put a link in the video description, so if you want to check it out, feel free. The link will be in the video description down below. But that's it for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, then make sure to subscribe and leave a like, because that really helps out the channel. But that's it for me, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.